So I'm here with Kevin, Sarah Nolan, and this is Kevin. And we worked together the other day. And Kevin, I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions about the rejuvenation session that we did. So first, tell
hmm
me what was going on with you before the session? Like, why were you seeking that out to begin with?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think when I think about my day, like I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm sure a lot of people watching this are also entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
We grow quickly. We go through personal development. Everyone understands meditation, but I was in a place where I've got my routine, which has done wonders for me in my morning, my evening routine.
Right.
But the thing I really couldn't unlock with was when so many things happen at the same time. Sometimes it gets super stressful. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
any entrepreneur will understand that. And to master the idea of staying calm is really hard.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
I think when I heard about your session, I thought, well, like if I can stay calm at all points throughout this journey, then maybe I could see things clearly all the time or
Yeah.
better.
Oh, I love that. I can so relate to that place because that's how I was in the beginning, where I had all the things that I was doing in the morning. They worked great in the moment, but it didn't last, you
Yeah.
know? And so I can totally relate to that feeling.
Mm.
And then what was your experience like during the session? And what did you take away from that?
Yeah, that's a great point. I like what you said about it's in the moment when you go gym in the morning, you meditate in the morning, and like you do your mindset stuff in the morning, you feel great. And by the time it gets to the afternoon and the crap of the day has happened, the effect may or may have not worn off. So your
Right.
session was like deep in the afternoon for me, and it was
Mhm.
like I felt like my mornings in the afternoon, which was great. But second to that, I think the session gave me uh, uh, a way of doing it properly. So I've been meditating for probably about half a year,
Yeah.
and now I know I've not been doing it properly. So it gave me a way to kind of find that peace in the moment.
Mm,
One,
yeah.
and a tool to picture it. Like, what does that look like, and how do those pictures make me feel? So
Mm,
peace and self-love in the moment when hard things are going on.
yeah. Oh, I love that. So you can come back into that space when it's like chaos all around you. You can just come back to that space inside of you.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
And what did you experience anything after, like the next day or later on that day? I know a lot of people have insights, or they have clarity that shows up after the session. Did you have anything like that?
Yeah, so I think one of the things I told you on the call is that when we were going through it and I was picturing that peaceful place, for
Mm,
some reason, like I grew up in the city, in central London, right?
yeah,
So I started picturing the sea and a calm sea, and it just
yeah,
made me so calm. And then I realized the next day that one of my favorite um, uh, things I play on YouTube when I want to calm down is like piano, like it's a piano
mm,
music song, someone playing the piano, but with a water background. So there's water playing, the sea playing in
yeah,
the background.
yeah.
So what it actually I made a connection that now I know what my calm trigger is.
Right, right.
Right. So now when I want to calm down, I don't just meditate. I will literally associate anything to do with calming and stillness in water. And that's huge for
Yeah,
me because now I've got point in time calming ability. So
right.
powerful.
Yeah, calming on demand. And
The session should be
right?
called that,
Yeah,
right?
calming on demand. Well, we were talking about earlier how it's kind of like going to the mental gym. When people try to meditate on their own, first of all, there's nobody holding you accountable. Your mind is like, you may get to that meditation like point that you're longing for like a minute, and then your mind goes psh, off into
Mm,
some other direction, so much of the time. And this is a way for um, to spend like immersed in that meditative space with somebody there, like holding you in it, like holding that space for you in it. And it really trains your brain to create that calm.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's right.
and so the more that you do it, the easier it will be to just come, it'll be muscle memory, come straight back into that space at any
Yeah.
time.
And, I tell you why that's so powerful, because in the 6 months I've been meditating, maybe about 5 months actually,
Yeah.
it's taken me that long to be able to like do 20 to 25 breaths on my own without zero distraction. Okay.
Right.
Now that might sound like a long time, but in the chaos of running two businesses, like, this is a long time.
Right.
When I started, I'd get to breath 2 and it would be like, oh my gosh, wait, yeah, I'm going to close that account today. Or you know what, I need to do this thing today. And so what it's given me, like a session we done it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I was really impressed with myself. So having someone to not just hold me accountable, but show me how to do it properly and what to think about and how to think about it and the order in which I do things, so powerful.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well, it's, just been awesome working with you, Kevin. And I'm super excited for where this leads you with this really like training your brain on how to calm and how to even focus more, and with your imagination and everything like that is so powerful. And just super excited for everything that you're working on. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful rest of your day and have an awesome day, you guys.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.